Good evening and welcome to Cream Radio News. I am Oliver Imojira. First, the headlines. Federal government, we are not interested in naming, shaming terror sponsors. On entertainment, Jide Kosoko, Fred Amata, Yemi Solade lead protest against Radisson Blu. On the international scene, Salisbury poisoning, third man faces charges for Novichok attack. And in sports, ABC Tottenham, Black Queens render Lioness pointless in 2-0 defeat. Now the news in details. The federal government on Monday said it was not interested in naming and shaming anybody involved in the sponsorship of terrorists in the country, but that it was more interested in bringing such persons to justice. Special Advisor to President Muhammadu Buhari on Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, stated this yesterday while featuring on Channel's television program. The United Arab Emirates had last week placed 6 Nigerians on its terror list, following the UAE action. Commenting on the issue of terrorism at the United Nations General Assembly, the President of the Federation, Muhammadu Buhari, said that naming and shaming won't be the motive, but that bringing malefactors to justice would be it. He further added that the UAE has given some names and that the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, has responded to that matter, saying that in due course all these people will have their days in court and that the defaulters will be dragged before justice and justice will have its way. Meanwhile, President Muhammadu Buhari will join other world leaders to push for global COVID-19 vaccine equity at the ongoing United Nations General Assembly high-level meetings. The permanent representative of Nigeria in the UN, Professor Tijani Muhammad Bade, told the news agency of Nigeria in New York that the issue of equal access to vaccines was paramount to the president. Speaking with the news agency, the envoy said that there is nothing more challenging and more pressing now than the global health, and that President Muhammadu Buhari will join others and push for global vaccine equity. According to Bande, Nigeria is ready to join other member states to highlight the challenges facing the global community and its contributions to addressing the challenges. He further added that Nigeria would also contribute to global discussion on climate change, peace and security at the meetings. On entertainment, leading Nollywood stars including Jide Kosoko, Fred Amata, Yemi Solade and Mahmood Ali Balogun were spotted at a non-violent protest at the Radisson Blu Hotel situated on Isaac John Street, Ikeja, GRA. Other movie stars spotted at the protest instigated by the Audiovisual Rights Society AVRS are Yinka Akanbi, Grace Ama, Ejike Asiebo and Sonny McDonald, as well as movie producers and directors. AVRS boss Ali Balogun said the hospitality outfit has refused to pay for use of their intelligent properties in their different branches. He further said negotiations with the management of the hospitality outfit has met brick walls leading to the protest, and he also alleged the hospitality outfit is owing the Copyright Collective Society to the tune of 50 million naira. Still on entertainment, Juju legend King Sunny Adegaye might not be celebrating his 74th birthday tomorrow following the death of one of his wives, Honorable Rasikat Adegaye. The late Rasikat Adegaye, an ex-member of the Lagos House of Assembly, died in the early hours of Tuesday. Friends and family members of the famous musician have been thrown into mourning over the incident. However, the circumstances surrounding the late Adegaye's death is said to be sketchy, as the husband to the deceased is yet to release a statement as regards the cause of her death. On the international scene, a third Russian faces charges over his alleged involvement in the 2018 Salisbury poisoning, which left 3 people critically ill and 1 dead. Security sources believe Denis Sergeyev was the on-the-ground commander in the Novichok attack on former double agent Sergei Skripal and his daughter Yulia. Don Stargate died after the poisoning and a police officer was badly injured. Police also confirmed the belief the suspect in the case belonged to a Russian military intelligence team. Sergeyev is believed to have been the senior member of the team from Russia's GRU and has also been linked to other covert activity across Europe. While the Crown Prosecution Service has authorized charges, the suspects cannot be formally charged unless they are arrested. In a related development, the European Court of Human Rights (ECHRO) has found that Russia was responsible for the killing of Alexander Levitsenko. The court found in particular that there was a strong prima facie case that in poisoning Mr. Levitsenko, Mr. Lugovoy and Mr. Kovdon had been acting as agents of the Russian state. Litvinenko, a former Russian spy who became a British citizen, was fatally poisoned with radioactive polonium-210 in London in 2006, and a UK publicity inquiry conducted 10 years later concluded that the killing was probably approved by Russian President Vladimir Putin. However, Russia has always denied any involvement in his murder. The UK inquiry said former KGB bodyguard Andrei Lugovoy and another Russian, Dmitry Kovtun, deliberately poisoned Mr. Litvinenko, probably by putting the radioactive substance into his tea. Litvinenko's widow Marina took the case against Russia to the Strasbourg-based Red Right Court, which has agreed with the UK inquiry conclusion. Now to sport, the buzz of the maiden edition of Aisha Buhari Invitational's Women's Tournament got even wider and louder yesterday as the Secretary General of World Football Governing Body, FIFA, Mrs. Fatima Samara, led football's dignitaries to the Mobolaji Johnson Arena on Lagos Island for the 5 of the showpiece. In the event, it was another very entertaining evening which ended with Ghana appropriating all the spoils in a 2-0 defeat of the indomitable Lioness of Cameroon, which ensured the latter ended the tournament without a point and without a scoring goal. Losers to the Atlas Lionesses from Morocco on day 2, the Lionesses came out strong to make something out of the showpiece staged in honor of Nigeria's First Lady, but the determined Ghana erected an impregnable wall at the back and mounted onslaught after onslaught at the fore, with Vivian Konadu, Elizabeth Owasua, Priscilla Adube, and Nina Nosher delighting the crown and their skills and invention. With an amiable warrior in the person of Captain Portia Bo-Akei at the rear and launching attacks with her long thrust, Ghana settled quickly into the game and Adube, a picture of pace and power, coming close as early as the 7th minute. Still on sport, former Watford star Michael Ngonge has said the Hornets should not expect too many goals from Emmanuel Dennis, but believes he is a good signing for the club. After marking his Hornets debut with a goal on the opening day against Aston Villa, Dennis failed to score in the 3 following games, but he was back on the score sheet on Saturday, pouncing from Kiko Femenia's pinpoint across to head his side in front as the Hornets eased to a 3-1 victory over Norwich at Carrow Road. 7 goals in a single league campaign are Dennis' best return to the date, and Ngonge, who recommended the player to Watford over a year ago, emphasized that the team should not pin too many hopes on the Nigerian international, saying he isn't a natural finisher, but he is able to offer an influence elsewhere in attack. That ends the reviews on Cream Radio this evening. I am Oliver Emojira. Do have a good day.